Good Saturday morning, YouTube modeling community. Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. Don't know if many of you have ever had a build on your bench that just didn't want to be built, and I've got one. That Pro Street '69 Camaro that I've been working on. I was going to do it and finish it February, but it just didn't happen. Here we are, about I think we're what is it, 5 days into March, and it still hasn't finished. So back into the box it goes. Just want to, I don't want to rush a build, especially if I'm having some areas that just, it's just not working out the way I quite want it to. So I just put them back in the bench, back in the box off of the bench, and just kind of back away from them. Just step away and just let them, let them be a think piece for a while. So anyhow, back into the box the Camaro goes. Me and my buddy over at Got Fuel's Model Car Garage, Brian, we've been conversing back and forth about possibly doing a buddy build. So we tossed the idea around. He was wanting to finish a build. I was too. I was wanting to finish the Camaro, but it just didn't happen. So we got together one night, and then we got to talking back and forth about what could we do, and we have decided to do a supercar build. He had I think he's got the a Lambo in his stash. I do too. I got a couple. I got several Lamborghinis in the stash. This is the Aosha McKit Lamborghini Hurricane, and this is the one that I'm going to be doing. So Brian's going to post his pretty soon. As soon as probably I'm gonna let him know that I've got this one out and going to get started on it. It's a brand new kit. I just really cracked the seal. Sorry about that. But as y'all can tell, everything is in the bag. I'm really chomping at the bit to do this. I really just want to, do a kind of a box stock build. Just really, this kind of gets out of my wheelhouse. Many of you know I do a lot of, I do a lot of pro street. I do a lot of old vintage hot rods and such, and just detail the heck out of them. But this, as far as a supercar, it's kind of in my, I say it's out of my wheelhouse. No, I'm not going to pro street this. These supercars are just what they are, supercars. They're foreign. But man, I tell you what, I got opened this up last night and was looking at the as far as the instruction sheet. I always kind of study the instruction sheet. This has got a full motor in it. I'm going to detail. I'm going to do as much detailing on it as I can. Of course, prior to a build, I always like to kind of do some. Kind of study up on Lamborghinis, what the interiors look like, what the engine bay looks like. That way, I kind of know what colors, to paint, different things. Of course, what really appealed to me on this kit when I first purchased it was the color of it. Man, this green just pops. And of course, we all call this Charlie Mack green. So I'm gonna take a playbook out of Charlie Mack's repertoire, and I'm gonna do this one Charlie Mack green. This green is just awesome. If many of you remember back on one of my builds, one of my Pro Street builds, I built a Pro Street CUDA. And that I'm gonna use the same, possibly the same paint, which I use Tamiya a lot, and probably I'm gonna use the same technique to kind of get that same color. I'll use a silver base, then use a lot of light coats of the green, and then coming back with a clear. So, and that really, I tell you, I got a lot of compliments on that. I've been carrying that CUDA to a lot of shows, and I mean, a lot of people have asked me, what process did I use to, to achieve that color. So I'm going to be, I'm going to be duplicating this also. Just looking at the details on it right here. Of course, it's got it's got the beautiful, got red. red calipers inside of it, just a lot of detail work. So I'll be able to kind of carry this one over the edge on details and such. But Aoshima kits, they are just, they're top notch kits. I opened it up last night and looked at it, and no flash, no anything, just everything is pristine. So really looking forward to this. And if any of you are really, any of you are interested and possibly wanting to, jump in, doing a supercar, supercars are like Lambos, Ferraris, Maseratis, those are supercars. Even looking up at trying to remember what all categorizes like a GT40, those are supercars. So, but Brian, I'm ready to get started on this. I'm ready to put something new on the bench and get cranked up on this just as soon as I can. Got the paints already. I've already have that here, so hopefully we'll be getting started on this. Weather here in Georgia is starting to get, starting to warm up, man. I tell you, that allows me to, not only get out and, get some painting done. It allows me to get out in the yard and do some work around the yard. So that'll possibly, I wouldn't say it slows my progress down, but I like getting out in the yard and doing yard work and things like that. And we get out, and Vicky and I get a chance to get out and stretch our legs after a cold winter. So anyhow, Brian, get it open. Let's get started on these. And if any of you want to join in, drop me a line. Me or Brian a line down below. Say, hey, we want to join y'all on this. So anyhow, folks, remember, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.